This look is recreating Katniss Everdeen's style in the Hunger Games Catching Fire movie. I wanted to create this look so that you guys can wear this to the movies and show off your Katniss Everdeen style. I hope you guys enjoy this so much, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. To begin this look, apply your favorite foundation. I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Foundation and the Real Techniques Stippling Brush. Then go in with the powder and concealer. Cover up any blemishes for a flawless finish. Then we're going to go in with a really rosy pink shade of blush, and we're just going to use a blush brush and apply this to our cheeks. I'm using NYX Blush in Peach. Then I'm going to take a fan brush and a little bit of Makeup Forever's Compact Shine On and add a little bit of highlight to the top of my cheekbones, connected in type of a V into the top of my brow bone as well. And I've already set my eyes with Urban Decay's Potion Primer and MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. Then I'm going to use a white pencil by NYX. This is the Milk shade, and I'm going to apply this onto my eyelids and a little bit above my eyelids. And I'm going to smudge this out. This is an awesome base for whenever you're using color. So the red is going to pop a lot more using this, and it's going to stick to your skin a lot better, so we don't have to worry about fallout. Using a dense shader brush in a matte red color. Oh wait, first I'm going to put on these babies because I don't want that red color getting all over my face, so let me just pop those on real fast. And then going back to using a flat shader brush and a matte red color, I'm going to apply this on my lids. Now I'm going to take it up to my crease. Because this is the matte color, I want this to be my base for my eyelids. That way I can have a nice opaque base, and then we'll add on a little bit shimmer later. Then grabbing a red shimmery shade, I'm going to apply this all over where I've just put that matte red. Using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, I'm going to go right in that crease area and fan this and buff this out. Because I'm using mainly reds in this look, I'm going to use a windshield wiper motion and make sure that I buff this out as much as I possibly can. That way we have a really beautiful look, but it's not too harsh. Then going in with the fluffy all over eye brush and a vanilla or skin color, I'm going to apply this all over my brow bone down to where that red is going to meet my natural skin. Using a pencil brush and kind of a white shimmery pearlescent color, I'm just going to blend where that red meets my natural. This is just going to add some extra shimmer that is really pretty, especially for the Hunger Games. Then going in with my new Lorac liquid eyeliner, I'm going to line my entire eye. After you got the most of it on, peel off those little crazy things, and then using that pencil brush, just slightly smudge this out. Make sure that you're going in an up and down motion that is going vertical or parallel with your line. That way it doesn't smudge it out too much or pull down your eye color. So pulling this up and away, kind of in a cat eye style. If you've buffed away a little too much of that red, just add some more to your pencil brush and sweep this on the very corners and blend it through. Taking the liquid liner, we're going to make a very dramatic winged eye effect. I'm going to go right under where I've placed that red, and I'm going to wing it out, making sure that it connects really evenly. And you're going to want to make sure that you look from side to side and kind of check in your peripheral and see that you're making your line similar. I know this can be really hard, but just kind of wing it. Ha 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 ha. No pun intended. If you need to, use your pencil brush and just kind of pull up that little winged eye so that's not stubby, but it goes out into a nice little V. With a small accent brush and the NYX Milk eye pencil, we're going to apply and pack on a lot of this white eye pencil, and we're going to place this right under our liner. And I'm basically just going to show you the placement that it needs to go in, so right directly underneath your eyeliner, about halfway into the middle of your eye. Set that with any white matte eyeshadow. Using your liner, we're going to connect this to the middle on the bottom of our eye. So we're going to draw a line down, so kind of an overstated winged eyeliner. So just watch how I do it. And if you tend to be a little bit messy like I am, put that little shadow shield or a card right underneath your eye and let this be your guide. So I'm going to connect it from the very middle of my eye all the way out into making kind of like a bottom wing. Take away your shadow shield or your card, and then using a very small brush, take a little bit of your foundation and sweep this right underneath your line. This can clean up any white or reds and make it look super flawless. Using a small shader brush and any matte black eyeshadow, that's really hard to say for some reason, connect this all the way to your inner tear duct, but very softly, and kind of smudge it in. Check in the mirror to make sure that it's nice and even. Then going in with a little bit of a highlighter, so a champagne color, and a very small pencil brush, put this right in the inner tear ducts of your eyes. Next, add whatever kind of eyelashes you want to apply. Fun, crazy, simple, whatever you choose. Then we're going to do our brows. Now, don't do too bold of a brow, but not too light of a brow. She's kind of that middle in between. So I'm just going to take my Anastasia brow palette and fill in my brows. I'm going to set my brows in place using my clear brow gel. To finish this look, I'm going to use NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. This is a beautiful kind of sheer color to go with the color that KATNISS was wearing on her lips. So I'm going to apply this all over my lips, and for some added pop or detail to make your lips look a little bit bigger, using that highlighter that we used before, take a little bit of this and apply this on the inside of your lips. This is going to make them look nice and full. We are now done with our makeup. Let's head into hair. All I've done is blown out my hair nice and smooth. I will link a tutorial on how I do that down below in the description box. So parting your hair in a nice deep side part. Then I'm going to take the smaller section of hair, or the smaller side of my head, and I'm going to part right behind my ear and then over direct this the opposite way that I would normally bring my hair. So as you see me doing here, and brush it to make sure that it's nice and smooth. Then I'm going to part this into 3 strands and do your simple 3-stranded braid. We're going to be doing quite a bit of these. Now, how you do this really depends on how long or thick your hair is. Basically, I'm just going to go in and show you the easiest way for me to break this down and how to do a wrapping braided hairstyle. So we're going to braid this all the way down to the ends. And if you have a smaller braid, what you can do is just pull out the sides or mush it in your fingers, and this is just going to poof up your braid to make it a little bit bigger. Secure it with a bobby pin so that it does not unbraid itself. Then I'm going to go on the opposite side, the heavier side of my hair, and make a section going all the way behind my ear. Clip this up and out of our way, and then I'm going to section a bottom part, so basically just half it. I'm going to get the top part out of my way, and starting from the side, I'm going to make another 3-strand braid, just holding it out to the side. Once I've secured that with a bobby pin, I'm going to go to that top part, and I'm going to make kind of a horizontal line. You can see me split that top part in half horizontally, and then I'm going to braid that back section just kind of normally in a 3-strand braid to the side. Then I'm going to take that very front piece and over direct it the opposite way, kind of like what we did on the other side. So I'm just going to brush it out and then 3-strand it all the way down. Now that I have the front complete, I'm going to take the clips out and then make a section going from one side above my ear to the other, so basically right underneath your crown. Once I have that parted out of the way, I'm going to brush it all the way back smooth. That way I know that it's nice and smooth on top and doesn't have any crazy loopies. And I'm going to part this into 3 different sections. You can add little clippies if this makes it easier, because each one is going to be a braid. So I'm just going to start with whichever one I want, and that's going to be the outside strand. And I'm going to break this up into 3 separate strands and do a regular braid going down. Now I'm going to make sure that I'm using a little bit less tension on the very top. That way it doesn't pull and make separations in my hair up top. And then I'm just going to pull it over to the side once I've gotten it long enough, or further down to where I can pull it over the side and braid it easily. And then I'm just going to continue and braid this all the way down and do the same thing to the other 3 strands. Whew, almost there. Now we just need to take the strands of hair and pick those and pin them up. So using the very back middle strand, I'm going to pull this over to the very front and pin this right above where my bangs are. Now, depending on how long your hair is, that is going to tell you how you're going to pin this up. You can just watch me and how I go about pinning my hair up, and whatever works best for you is going to work best for you, because we all have different hair lengths. The whole overall look is just going to be kind of a crown or a halo of braids going around our head. That is what your end result should look like. Something kind of like this. So once you have all of your braids pinned up, you can go in with a little bit of hairspray if you would like, or if not, just leave it like this and you are ready to go to the movies as Katniss Everdeen. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget that you need to subscribe if you like this and thumbs it up if you've enjoyed this tutorial. Katniss Everdeen, girl on fire. If you want to go for a prim hairstyle rather than a Katniss, try out her cute lace side braided hairstyle.